This is a new year, and the dev team has a lot planned for the Shiba Inu community. So, in this video, we'll talk about some of the cool new projects we can look forward to in the coming year. Make sure to watch this video closely. If you think back on 2022, you'll see that it hasn't been a terrible year for Shiba Inu. Even so, its price has gone down a lot, and at the end of the year, they even added a zero. But a number of other things happened that make Shiba Inu more valuable and secure its place in the market for Shiba Inus. Several of them are projects that the development team launched to an excited community of Shiba Inus. Shiba Eternal was the first game about Shiba Inus. The fact that a game would be made public was announced in November 2021, but work on the game didn't begin until 2022. In 2022, we also found out that veteran game developer William Volk would be in charge of the project's development, and that the well-known game development studio PlaySide Studios would be making the game. The Shiba Inu community knew that the launch of the game would be a good one, and it did not let them down. The beta version of the game was first released in Vietnam, where it was well received. When it was released to the rest of the world on October 7, 2022, a day known as Download Day, it was expected that the game would do well, which it did quickly, becoming the most downloaded Call of Duty game since it came out. The game has been updated to fix some bugs found by people who have been playing it and to add a Shiba Eternal document with the game's hook. There's also a guide for players and a number of Easter eggs. Overall, it's safe to say that Shiba Eternal was and still is a success outside of the cryptocurrency market. Shib was a Shiba Inu project that was announced in 2021 but did get going until 2022. The fact that there would be a Shiba Inu Metaverse was announced as early as January 2021, but it was called Shivers as a placeholder name. The name was changed to what it is now, and land sales began. Early in 2022, it was announced that a little more than 100,000 plots of land would be put up for sale in 3 stages. The first phase started on April 13, lasted only 3 days, and only people with locked leashes or Shiba NFTs could bid. Phase 2 lasted for 7 days, and was also only open to people who had locked leash or Shiba's NFTs, but there was no bidding. Phase 3 was open to everyone. Some land plots were more expensive than others, depending on how close they were to the center and who owned them in the metaverse. Since they paid for their land, ladies can do whatever they want with it. But it's important for the ecosystem that when people rename their plots, they can burn Shib tokens. And this is a feature that a lot of people have been looking forward to. Still, people are still working on the metaverse, and some big names are helping to make it into something awesome. There is still no set date for the launch of the metaverse, but if everything goes well, it looks like it will happen in 2023, and that burning mechanism could be very helpful. Shiba raised its prices. Let's move on and talk about Wellies. The deal between Shiba Inu and Wellies was made in October 2021, but you might remember that there was an interesting update in 2022. Wellies told the Shiba Inu community that they would now own a part of the company. In fact, Wellies put out a list of useful things for the Shiba Inu community. One of the things on the list was that the Shiba dog idol will be a big part of how some decisions are made. But the fact that the community owns 15% of the Welly company is to be the biggest. The portion will be saved in a Shiba Welly wallet, and the community will decide what to do with all of that money. We could also talk about the fact that Shein top fashion brand John Richmond will be in Iraq for Milan Fashion Week in September 2022. But before we talk about that, this channel gives away 100,000 Shib every day to anyone who enters the giveaway. Just subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. Chanu, best of luck, as well as a full John Rex Shiba Inu collection. 10,000 Shiba Inu x John Richmond were made to walk the runway. So, if you really think about it, 2022 seems to be the year when Shiba Inu decided to expand beyond the cryptocurrency market. Taking into account the game, the Wellies partnership, and the Junior partnership has, well, but maybe things will be different in 2023. Yes, these other projects will keep going, but the 2 big ones planned for this year have a strong focus on the crypto space. We've already talked about the metaverse. And then there's the Zybarium Shiba Inu's Layer 2 platform. At this point, Roman 11 Barium is the Shiba Inu ecosystem project that people are most excited about. But let's not forget that the Robinhood listing was almost as expected earlier in 2022. From 2021 to 2022, if you were part of the Shiba Inu community, you probably remember when every Robin would post on Twitter had comments from Shib owners asking when Robinhood would list Shib. For those who still don't understand why the community really wanted that listing, it's because Robinhood is a trading platform for both cryptocurrencies and traditional stocks. So, it was thought that this listing would let more people know about Shib. Well, the listing finally happened in April 2022, and as predicted, it caused Shib and Robinhood's prices to go up, which was one of the reasons the community gave Robinhood for listing Shib. The Robinhood value went up because a lot of people with Shibs rushed to Robinhood to do transactions right away. The listing announcement said that if there was a price increase after the Robinhood listing, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to think that the same thing would happen after the launch of Shibarium. So this could be something to look forward to in 2023. Yes, there's no release date yet, but beta testing for Shibarium was supposed to start in the third quarter of 2022, so it is very likely that there will be a 2 to 3 release, probably early. This seems even more likely when you consider that Chidos has said that Shibarium will be released soon. The QAI stable is another thing we might see in 2023. Again, there's no date for this to come out, but the stablecoin has been in the works for a while. Also, in 2022, the development team said that they had learned from the failures of stablecoins that had sunk, and were now committed to making something that will stand up to pressure and be fully backed. So, will this happen in the year 2023? To end this video, let's look at what analysts say will happen to the price of Shib in 2023. Taking into account that Shiba Inus will have more uses by then, analysts say Shiba Inu may have already gotten rid of one zero and may be on its way to getting rid of another zero by the end of 2023. Business to Community says that the Metaverse is a huge project and that different companies are already putting money into it. Jay Morgan, whose company iBank already owns some land in the Metaverse, thinks this new idea could be a $1 trillion market. If Shiba Inu gets a piece of this market, we expect it to make the token more valuable. Even the Metaverse is bigger than this. It looks like the combination of the launch of Shibarium and the launch of the Metaverse could be just what Shiba Inu needs to get a huge price increase. But I guess we'll have to see what happens. We've reached the end of this video. If you liked the video, please like it and don't forget to leave a comment in the section for comments. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works. Also, please let as many people as possible know about this video. Let's tell everyone about this. Have a good holiday.